Hey YouTube, it's your girl Tasha Reneé, and today I'm back with another video. I'm just let me dance for you. I'm sorry, I'm gone. Did you guys miss me? Because I'm not gonna lie, I did miss y'all. I'm just saying, because I've been going through it, okay? Like, and it's not like a good going through it, like, you know, it's one of those things where it's just like, you don't want to do nothing. That type of good, I'm going through it. So, yeah, like, if I probably was, like, doing something fun or something like that, then maybe I'll miss y'all. But if we're being real, because we real over here, we straightforward and all that, yeah, no, I did not miss y'all. That's okay, because I'm full of it. Anyways, in today's video, I want to do an advice video. Like, it's been like kind of in my head, like God kind of put it up there and was like, do an advice video. So I was like, okay, and I kind of been like dreading it a little bit, just a little bit. I don't know, I feel like when I be talking, I don't necessarily like get to the point. I feel like I gotta like tell you this side story, then this side story, then that side story, and this and then just to get to my point. So I was kind of like, you know, a little weary about it, but I asked ChatGPT and it gave me some advice. So I wrote them down so that I could like look at it and see where I'm going with this. So yeah, so just bear with me a little bit. Obviously I will be using real life experiences and things that I see with my own two eyes and things that I've been there physically, like my own body has been there. So if you watch this and you feel me, you've been in a situation and like, what am I even talking about, girl? So if you're watching this and you're like, oh, like she's talking about my situation, before you say anything, I was there, so I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing. This is from my own experience and with my own two eyes, and I was physically there, and that's why I'm telling the story, because it happened in my life, you know. So yeah, but before we get into it, yeah, I got my nails done. Are they grown out? Yeah, because I did get them done last week, but that's not the point. That's not the point here. That's not the point. The point is when I told y'all I was gonna be back, and when I was back, I was gonna have my nails done. So yeah, that's okay, cool. I would just be talking. Oh my gosh. Okay, anyways, before we actually get to the video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Ooh, excuse me. And follow my social medias and all that. They'll be linked in the description box below. And hopefully y'all enjoy this video and y'all take things from this video and y'all apply it into y'all life. So yeah. So the first topic I have written down is basically life and personal growth. And that is something that I'm going through right now. I started my personal growth journey when I was like 17. So I've been going through this for a little minute, okay? But first and foremost, when it comes to self-growth and life and all that, the number one thing I feel is, if we are not taught, and we should be getting taught since like we come out the womb, is self-love. To love yourself first. If you do not love yourself first, you cannot love anybody else, okay? Like, and what I'm learning kind of what I've learned is that you cannot love yourself and treat people badly. You know what I'm saying? And then like, even then, sometimes you would think you love yourself, and then boom, you get hit with something, and it like you get hit with a situation in life, and you're like, did I really love myself? Like, you know, you start questioning a lot of things, and I feel like that's like your frontal lobe development, things of that sort, you know. But in my opinion, you cannot love yourself. What? You can't, yeah, you cannot love yourself and then try to love somebody else. You get what I'm saying? Like, if you truly love yourself, you know how to love other people. You know, it may take a little more time to learn because everybody else has a different way of loving. But at the same time, like, you genuinely do have to love yourself for the things that you so desire to come into your life, you know? Because it's like, if you are avoiding your own feelings, you're always putting everybody else first, you know, you feel me? Like, as like, even if you don't even get cute, like, you genuinely have to get up and love yourself, okay? Like, that's knowing when to walk away, that's knowing when to stay, that's knowing when to just give it to God. Like, I'm telling y'all right now, like, there is like so much that go into loving yourself that you don't know. Because like, especially like with growing up, like, you may love something today and then tomorrow it's like it's gone. Like, you're like, I don't like that no more, like, you know? And that's the same thing with like friendships, relationships. Like, one day you may be like, okay, this is what I want, and then you wake up the next day and you're like, no, they're not even doing what I need them to do anymore, like, you know? So it's all really about learning how to, you know, what do you want? What do you want? Okay, that is not selfish. That is not insecure. It's none of that. Like, don't let nobody talk down on what you want. You get what I'm saying? Like, because like a lot of us, a lot of our dreams and stuff like that get shut down before we even get to develop and grow. And then people wonder why, like, we are the way we are when we grow up. And it's literally because, like, if you talk too much, people be like, oh, like, shut up, da, 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 blah, blah, blah. One whole time, like, you supposed to be like a person that's like a speaker. You're supposed to be like a motivational speaker or something like that. Now you can't be that no more because somebody done talked you out of it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you like to draw. Somebody, oh, your drawing sucks, da, 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 da. Now you don't draw anymore. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you have to learn how to avoid that. Well, not avoid that, but like, take that with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't take their mad advice because somebody else also did that to them, so make them lose their passion for whatever they want to do, ruin yours. Like, you need to know yourself so well that when you decide to do whatever you do, nobody can talk you out of what you want to do. Like, you need to learn how to stand firm in whatever you believe in. Stand, like, you need to be able to, like, state your opinion, and like, the whole world could be against you, and you need to be like, yep, I'm still standing on what I said. And if you cannot do that in a healthy way, you really need to reevaluate yourself and be like, okay, why can I not do that? Is it because of me? Am I holding myself back? Or did somebody else? Like, you know, like, a lot of the times we do hold ourselves back. Like, literally, like, like, it took me actually a long time to even start YouTube, like, because I was scared of my, like, I gave myself the anxiety. I was putting all these thoughts in my head and letting the enemy put all these thoughts in my head and all that. But at the same time, it was like, I knew I could do this, you know? So it's just more so being firm within yourself and not caring about what anybody else got to say. You get what I'm saying? Like, if that's the life you choose to live, let that, like, you know, you feel me? You can't let other people, you know, come into your life and change things up. Like, granted, you know, there's people that come into your life so that you can, you know, elevate things, that sort, yada, yada, yada. But at the same time, it's like, you gotta take that with a grain of salt. Okay? Like, also be able to stand firm in yourself, but then also know when to, like, put your guard down. You know what I'm saying? Because real teachers, real leaders, real people that can stand up also know when to step down. They also know when to learn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just because you get older doesn't mean you stop learning. Okay? Like, do not become no ignorant old person. Okay? Like, just because you is 60 years old does not mean you still can't learn anything. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that shows up in multiple kind of ways. Like, you know, some people get ignorant, some people turn that into anger, some people turn that into insecurity. Like, they be like, oh, well, that's something I gotta do when I'm like 12. And it's like, no, like, it doesn't matter what age you are, start that new thing, learn a new thing. Okay? But like I said, like as far as like, you know, you have to learn how to create healthy boundaries and healthy habits, okay? And that's what I'm also learning is boundaries, okay? Learn boundaries. It doesn't matter if somebody calls you mean, if it doesn't matter if somebody, oh, you're strict. And I hate that. I hate that this whole strict thing is going around social media, because like that's not strict. That's basics. That's the bare minimum. That's basic. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean you don't want nobody coming to mess up what you got going on? That's strict. No, that's not. Like, don't stop. And the same thing too, like, don't come on social media and thinking that do not let social media ruin your life. Do not. Because they're talking about, oh, it's strict over here, strict. No, that is not strict. That's how a relationship's supposed to be. What do you mean you can't like no other girl's photos or no other dude's photos? That's basics in a relationship. Like, what do you mean you can't, you know, continuously hang out with the opposite gender? That's basic. Like, please, if anything, like, do not let social media ruin you. That's what I mean. Like, there's just certain things in life that happens where you get ruined because you let something else happen to you. Like, and the main thing be social media. As a young girl, as a young guy, you see all this, you feel me? Like, me personally, like, I don't have a car yet. I'm not gonna sit there and say that, like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, trying to get my life together. But at the same time, it's like they're buying Hellcats, Benzes. Like, let's be so realistic here. Do not let social media ruin your pace of life or make you feel like you're not on the right path or nothing like that. That's what I mean. You really need to be able to know yourself and stand your ground, okay? Like, you need to understand, like, when you see somebody, even if that's a close friend, where they get everything they want, you need to know that your time will come and that it isn't the end of the world. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, just sit there and support. Like, do not be so up your booty cheeks. Do not be so up your booty cheeks where you turn into some evil person, okay? Like, that's the last thing you want to turn into in this world. It's an evil person because you are so far up your booty cheeks that you're not willing to at least you know, give yourself some time, give yourself some grace. Like, we're all going through life, we all have a different place of life, we all have, you know, different ways of doing life. Do not make yourself speed up life because of everybody else around you. At the end of the day, the first will be last, okay? So just wait your turn, and like I said, learn how to love yourself. Learn when to stand your ground. Learn your boundaries. Learn yourself. Because like I said, one day you can like something and the next day you can wake up and be like, I don't like that no more, okay? And that is absolutely fine. That is okay. Do not let nobody make you feel like, you know, that's the end of the world, okay? Like, you need to know yourself so much that nobody else can come into your life and tell you who you are, okay? And it also comes with, like I said, learning healthy habits. Learn healthy habits and throw away old ones, okay? So if you are a toxic person, you always stalking their account, you always being controlling, whatever it is, please learn your toxic traits and let them go, and learn how to build new ones before you hit your 20s, because that's going to help you a lot in life, okay? So whatever age you are that I'm speaking to right now, just know yourself, okay? And really get to know yourself before you think that you can love somebody else. Because a lot of times today, like, I see a lot of girls just lose themselves because they think they love something and then they don't, okay? Or they give their love to somebody and then the person don't want it. So just be cautious and aware and love yourself, just in case anything happens. You know, you got yourself, you can pick yourself up, and you know, it's not the end of the world, and you'll come back bigger, better, and stronger. And you know, you can do what you gotta go do. Like, you know, just know yourself and love yourself, okay? Okay. Okay, hold on, I need some lip gloss, okay? Because I'm looking at myself, I look so cute today. I haven't felt this cute in so long, but that's not the point of this video. I mean, it kind of is, because also make sure you keep up your appearance too, okay? Make sure you keep up your appearance, okay? It's also part of loving yourself. Just an FYI. But anyways, next on the list is friendships, of course. Y'all knew it was coming, okay? Friendships. I have had my fair share of friendship breakups. I'm not gonna hold you and I'm not going to lie. My first friendship breakup was freshman year. I knew her since elementary, like I think like 5th grade. So the 4 years was a little rocky, okay? And I'm here to tell you that like friendship breakups are, yes, they are the worst, but the same way I just told you to love yourself, you know, you feel me, you need to know when to throw that friendship away. Okay, and understand that it is okay for a friendship to grow apart. That is absolutely fine. Okay, like in order for you to grow, sometimes you gotta grow apart. Okay, like it's not the end of the world. I know it feels like it, but let's be so real, it's not, because I'm still here. Okay, like that happened like 6 years ago. Yeah, like 6 years ago, and I promise y'all, it took me about 4 years to get over that. Like I promise y'all, like it hurt so bad to just be like, I'm not messing with you no more, I don't want to be friends with you no more. But at the same time, my feelings were getting very much invalid. It looked like it felt like it. It probably didn't look like it too, but you feel me, like it felt like my feelings were always invalidated. It felt like I didn't have a say. It felt like I was walking in her shadow all the time, and I didn't know myself. So that's what I mean, like, you know, you need to love yourself before you try to love anybody else, because you see, you see, okay? So you feel me? So that's what took me to love myself, to be honest. And for being honest here, that whole friendship thing was what really put me in this place to be like, no, I deserve better, and I need to get my butt up and get to push it, even though I didn't want to. But it was just multiple times where like my feelings were very much invalidated, and I didn't feel like we were friends anymore, like, you know, and it just sucked. It did, because you know, like, it's like you like, oh, this person's gonna be in my life forever, yada yada yada, like, you know, they understand me, they get me, blah 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 blah. But truth be told, we really were already growing apart to begin with. And then too, like I said, my feelings were getting very much invalidated, and I hated that so much. I hated that to my core, saying that we're not friends no more. But at the same time, like, that like really revealed to me like all the worries I was like, you know, worried about, because literally or whatever, like, you know, we had problems, and I was like, you know, the way she acting, that feels like, you know, because at the end of the day, let's be so for real, people's actions, even if that is your best friend, I promise you, the way that person treats other people is the same way they will turn around and treat you. Okay, get that in your head right now. So you feel me, like, I'm gonna get into relationships next, because this is yeah. So if your best friend is a B word to everybody else, but then, oh, in your face, blah, 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 she's covering that up, okay, or he is covering that up. Okay, the way people treat other people outside of you is the same way they will turn around and treat you. So if that person is sitting there talking about other people, I promise y'all gonna fall out and they're gonna turn around and talk about you. Okay, I just want y'all to know that. So therefore, like, you thinking, oh, they won't ever do that to me, da, da, da. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. Okay, so that's why it is okay to break apart from people, even if it looks good from the outside. If you feel me, if you don't feel as if you need to be in that friendship anymore, hey, I know it's gonna hurt, because like I said, I've been there you know, twice actually, but it's okay. Anyways, just know when to get up and walk away and be okay with that, because at the end of the day, it's gonna help you in the long run. And I promise y'all, like, that hurt that hurt will soon turn into joy. Even though it took me 4 years. Yes, it took me 4 years to get over that girl. I'm not gonna hold you because we were friends. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm thinking like, oh, okay, like we really are friends, but no. As soon as we stopped being friends, her true colors showed for me, and if that didn't confirm what I felt in the friendship, that most definitely did. Okay, so even though you want to go back, even though you want to talk to them, even though you really want to be friends with them again, you cannot. Do not go back, because they know already how they treating you, and so therefore you just gotta suck it up. And I know it's very hard to be the bigger person and, you know, have that self-worth, but I promise you it will always go a long way rather than staying somewhere and having all these scars and all this other stuff. Okay. Now, after all that, what you gonna do is you gonna find genuine people that you don't have to hide yourself from. Okay, listen, if you cannot you know, be yourself around whoever you're around, do not be around them. Okay, really, like, be around people that's going to support you, that's going to tell you when you are wrong without judging or making you feel bad. Okay, like, you may feel bad on the inside, because that's a good feeling. Okay, that's a good feeling. When somebody actually sits in front of your face and tells you the truth, they genuinely love you. Know that. And that's when you gotta start telling yourself the truth. Okay, because once you start getting around people and they start kissing your booty cheeks, you need to get away from them. Okay, because they gonna watch you fall. Okay, like, and that's not good at all. So if you're not around people that's gonna tell you the truth, you feel me, that's gonna support you regardless of what you do, you feel me, even if they like that, you know, you feel me, but I'ma stay. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, you need to find people like that. You need to find people that have common interests as you. You need to find people that genuinely do not, like, that love themselves as well. And yes, it is hard, but it's not impossible. Okay, like, me personally, I literally went like what, like, majority of my life not having no friends. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, if it wasn't for my wife, I met my wife 7th grade. Well, I knew her since 6th grade, but we didn't become friends until 7th grade. Okay, so if it wasn't for her, or if I didn't meet my best friend when I was in junior year of high school, then, like, I still would have no friends. Like, I never really had any genuine friends until then, and I'm very grateful, and I keep them by my side like there is no tomorrow, because, like I said, they genuine, they support, they love themselves. They tell me when I'm wrong, and that's genuinely what you need. If you want to improve yourself and with that self-growth, that's what you need around you. You don't need a bunch of booty kissers. Okay. Also, keep your circle small. There is no reason why you need to have 10 plus friends. Okay, like, listen, I'm not saying that you can't branch out and talk to people, because that's absolutely fine. Like, you know, build your friendships, okay? But do not collide them. Do not smash them together. Do not have no big friend group where all your business gets told to everybody. Like, no. Genuinely, you probably only need 2 to 3 close friends. You feel me? And they don't even have to know each other. Like, to be honest, like, my best friend and my wife don't know each other. So, but they know they exist. You get what I'm saying? Like, they know, like, okay, like, that's your best friend, that's your wife. They know that, okay? But they don't really know each other, and that's absolutely fine. That's great, okay? Like, one day they might meet each other. You know, you feel me? Just like, yeah, like, you know, Tasha. But ultimately, like, you don't need to have friends that know each other. You don't need all that. You get what I'm saying? Because that's what creates a whole bunch of hoopla. Okay, so therefore, really just find your friends. They don't need to be a friend group. You don't need a friend group. You only need you and another person, to be honest. But if we're being for real, you only probably need 2 to 3 close friends, and then you can, like, branch out and talk to people. Like, you know, you get what I'm saying? Like, if you go out somewhere and you can't bring your close friends or whatever, like, you're like, oh, okay, I know who that is. Y'all can hang together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to have 10 super close people with you. You don't need to have you don't need that, okay? Like, at the end of the day, like, if you really want to protect yourself and your peace and you love yourself, I promise you them 2 to 3 close friends is going to help you out in the long run. I'm so for real, you know, you feel me? So just keep some people close to you, You don't need everybody close to you. You don't need everybody knowing your business. Okay? I'm just, yeah. So when it comes to big friend groups like that, please just help yourself out here and don't be doing all that. Okay? Like, I understand, like, when you young, everybody wants a big friend group, but me personally, that gives me anxiety, and I'm okay. Oh yeah. Also, when you are friends with somebody, please, consideration is, you feel me, that is what's going to help you determine who is your friend and who is not your friend. Okay? Because listen, a lack of consideration is going to tell you a lot about how somebody feels about you rather than anything else. You get what I'm saying? Even if they support you, even if whatever, if you sit there in somebody's face and you tell them how important something is, and they're like, oh, da, da, yeah, and then boom, that's not your friend, or that's not your partner. Okay? Because that, yeah. Also, if y'all get into a situation, regardless of the fact if that person makes it a big deal or not, your first thing to do, you need to do, is apologize. Whether you think it's a big deal or you don't think that person thinks it's a big deal, your friend don't think it's a big deal, whoever it is, you need to apologize. Okay? Because that's consideration right there. That's, regardless of what's going on, we need to apologize. Even if I feel, if she is comfortable, apologize. Because like I said, people's feelings change. Okay? So just because right there and then she didn't care, you feel me, like them feelings can, like, you can actually, like, just sit with your feelings and be like, oh wait, hold on, I didn't like how that happened. So therefore, you need to apologize. That's consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, that person, they're down, get the flowers, take them out. Like, be considerate. Consideration will always be how you figure out who your real friends and who's not your real friends. Okay? Because I promise y'all, there's a lot of y'all that y'all call y'all best friends now, until a situation happens and they ain't nowhere to be found, because they like that consideration. Okay? Okay. So when it comes down to it, whoever it is, consideration is always your best bet on who really messes with you or not. Okay? Okay. Okay. And last but not least, if you didn't guess, relationships. Okay? Don't settle. Do not settle, and do not let nobody sit here and tell you your standards are too high. Okay? Because I promise you, there is somebody that will always meet them. Okay? Even if they don't meet them at 15, 16, like, you know, like, let's be so for real here. You know, at the end of the day, do not settle and know what you want. When you know what you want, do not settle until you get what you want. Okay? Especially if you went to God for it. Do not let nobody else tell you, excuse me, do not let nobody else tell you anything. Do not let them, oh, you're never gonna find love, you're never gonna get married. And I'd rather get married at 50 years old than at 20 and sit there and be miserable for the rest of my life. Oh, okay. Exactly. So therefore, when it comes to what, not even just relationships, anything, if you sat there and you worked really, really hard and you went to God about it, especially, and you actually put in that work and to get what you want, do not let nobody tell you nothing. Don't settle for anything, and don't let nobody tell you nothing, because at the end of the day, like, you do not do all that just to let a bum on your couch. You did not do all that just to have, just to work a job that only paid $10 an hour. You did not do all that to let a situation ruin you. You get what I'm saying? Like, so therefore, do not let nobody tell you to settle simply because they feel like it's too high for them. And me personally, I would cut them off after that, because that's ridiculous as hell. If I'm being honest, that's ridiculous. Okay. Also, do not rush nothing. Like I said, as a 19-year-old going into her 20s, the most important thing you need to have is patience. Okay? Do not rush nothing, especially if you want it to come out the right way. please, for the life of you, do not rush anything, especially if you're talking about a relationship. Do not rush it. Do not wait for its time to come. You know what I'm saying? And also know that a relationship is not the end of the world. Please, as a female, a relationship is not the end of the world. Okay? Listen to me. A relationship is not the end of the world, and it is not the end goal. Okay? Please, before you even think about a long-term relationship, really know what a long-term relationship is. Really think about what marriage is. You get what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times these men be disguising themselves, okay? As, yeah, I'm gonna treat you right, I'm gonna do better, and then boom. As soon as you start blowing up, or they see that you still flourishing without them, as soon as they see that they can't hold you down, you gonna see exactly who he is. So therefore, keep them legs closed, keep that ring off your finger, and live your life. And also, don't play house with nobody. I was about to say that word. But don't play house with anybody. Let me tell you something. Until you know that is going to be your husband, do not play house with nobody. Do not let them drive your car. Do not let them live in your apartment. They can spend the night. You feel me? They can drive the car when you in it. But never in your life play house with nobody. Okay? Until God that is your husband, do not play house with nobody. Do not sit there and, yeah, you can stay at my house, yeah, and he's sitting there paying no bills. He on the game all the time. He drive your car, no gas in the tank. Like, no. Okay? And that's also should be a priority too. Especially you, if you don't got your stuff together, you shouldn't let no dude in your life. Okay? So if you don't got your stuff together, if you try to get a car, why is there a dude there? Why is that your main focus? Why are you looking for a dude? Why you letting these dudes sweet talk you on the phone? No, they not, like, you wasted time and you taking up space. Please go get your car. And when you get your car, you better not you better not. Okay? Number 2, if you are in the works of getting an apartment, why is he here? You better not. Go get your apartment. You better not. Okay? you trying to start your business. Make that your main priority. And when he come, you better not. Like, you want to travel the world? Go travel the world. And when he come, you better not. You get what I'm saying? Like, please. For the life of me, listen. Okay? Like, you could talk to him, yeah, but do not. Because there's no need for a roster. Okay? Like, especially if you guys are into your 20s like me, leave them rosters alone. Like, that's so middle school, high school. I mean, middle school, you shouldn't even have a roster. But that's so high school. Okay, I understand you still learning yourself. Oh, these dudes is on me. But at the same time, like, it gets old. It gets old very, very quick. And at some point in time, you need to drop them and go about your day. Okay? Like, okay. But, yeah, like, please, you just better not. Put yourself first. Well, God, and then put yourself, okay? Like, at the end of the day, like, when them people's not there when you work on yourself, okay? Especially him, he wasn't. So do not let nothing, not even in the process of getting it. If you have it, do not let that man make you lose it. Do not let that friendship make you lose it. Do not let your mama make you lose it. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Okay. Oh yeah, and then also learn how to walk away too. Like I said, with friendships, also relationships, even things that don't serve you anymore. Even if it's a job, even if it's an apartment that you really like, even if it's a car learn how to walk away. That's very, very important. okay? Because if you learn how to walk away with just regular things, you can walk away from any person, okay? Do not let anybody make anybody feel as if you don't have them in your life won't prosper. Okay, let them know right there and then it was prospering before you, was gonna prosper after you. Okay, just because we was together, nothing stops over here. So unless you're ready to prosper as well, you need to get your butt on somewhere. Okay. And this one is a really big important one. Okay, do not tell somebody more than once. Okay, maybe you can tell them twice, but that's only on certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, if you literally been reiterating all day and been like, like, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do this, hey, you need to do this. Or, excuse me, or like, it's something that can be done within 5 minutes and they don't do it. Please. You get where I'm going? Oh, okay. Thank you. Like, bro, do not tell somebody more than once, because they heard you that first time. They do not care. So that also contributes into walking away, okay? Because me personally, I'm a one and done kind of girl, and right now I'm also learning that, like, you gotta give people grace. You gotta give things grace, okay? Because I'd be so quick to walk away. I'd be so quick to get up and walk away. You get what I'm saying? But learn what to fight for and what not to fight for, okay? Like, that's what I'm learning right now, okay? Like, so therefore, I still got some time to learn that, okay? But moral of the story is, if y'all ended and it was because he was immature, yada yada blah blah blah, and this man hit you up in like a couple of months or like a year, but yeah, he was talking to other girls, yeah, his following back up, all that, like, you could tell that he didn't really take the time out to really better himself, do not let them come back. It don't matter if it's a friendship either. If y'all break up, if y'all friendship break up, and then yet she go and be friends with the people that she was just talking about, and you think y'all finna be, you better not let her go be friends with you no more. Same thing with a dude. If y'all was together and next thing you know, this man decides that he wanna get his stuff together for somebody else. Yeah, he already knew how to do all them things, and then he wanna come back to you after something don't work. Do not let him back. Do not let him back. Okay, this also contributes into self-worth. They playing with you. Coming back does not mean anything good. Okay, me personally, unless it's been like 2 years, like, it must be like 2 years and y'all actually did grow and develop, and y'all like one day like, hey, oh yeah, he like my pic, that you feel me, that's cool. But you wouldn't tell me that you can't be single you can't be single by yourself. You can't be single, you can't be by yourself, none of that. You gotta be under somebody's booty cheeks every day, all day. And you let that man back. He cheated on you and you let him back. He never said let's go on a date, and you let him back. He never even asked you to be his girlfriend, and you let him back. This is what it means to love yourself. Go heal them scars, okay? Go heal them wounds, okay? And do not let nobody tell you, do not let nobody do that to you, okay? And also, never tell them more than once, because they heard you the first time, okay? If the first time you sit there and be like, damn, they really validate my feelings, that's when you need to leave. I'm just being completely honest with you, okay? But yeah. So like I said, make sure you love yourself. At the end of the day, this whole list is to make sure that you love yourself, and going into your 20s, you are a better version than you were a teenager. Okay? But if you enjoyed this video, if I gave some good advice, or if you want a part 2, comment down below and let me know, because obviously I want to know what y'all want to see, because that's really the reason why I didn't post, because y'all act like y'all want to watch the video and then not watch the video, and then sit there and act like y'all don't want to post. Not post, what? See, this is oh my god, comments, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna tell y'all again, bro. Like, at this point, I might even just turn off the comments, because y'all gonna make me so mad because y'all don't want to comment, and all y'all have to do is comment. It's never that hard to comment, and just like thumbs up, a little heart emoji, like, just let me know that y'all like what y'all see. You get what I'm saying? If y'all don't like what y'all see, put a thumbs down emoji. Okay, like even if you don't like what you see, just like, nah, this is terrible. This is booty. This is trash. Okay, and I will find something else to post. Like, give me something. Give me some feedback. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. Okay. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed the video, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and follow my social media down below. Also, let me know in the comments that y'all liked the video, and I will see if I can post some more. If not, then y'all will never get another video never again, because y'all want to act like booty cheeks. And even though I like a booty cheek to y'all, does not mean y'all can act like booty cheek to me. I have younger sibling syndrome. Shut up. Anyways, hopefully you guys have a very good day whenever you watching this, and I hope that my advice is something that you can take with you along the way. And if you guys want a part 2 and you want me to touch on other things that other people haven't touched on, then let me know, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.